Introducing first, out of the green corner, weighing in at 207 pounds. Representing Gilcliff FC, out of Racine, Wisconsin, Gerald GM3 Meerschaert.
The numbers are staggering. 35 wins in mixed martial arts, 27 of those come via submission. That's incredible. Number 5 currently in the list of all-time submission wins in the UFC with 9, trailing only Charles Oliveira, Demian Maia, Jim Miller, and Nate Diaz. Incredible stuff. 4 rear naked chokes, 3 guillotines, an armbar, an anaconda. This is his world.
And his opponent, out of the red corner, weighing in at 211 pounds, representing Webb BJJ, out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Joe Body Bag Pyfer.
Meanwhile, Joe Pyfer, everything has been going great for this man after he dealt with a horrific injury, came back, fought here in CFSC, made his way to the UFC, 2-0 in the promotion, couple of big knockouts, including an April win over this man, Gerald Meerschaert. Had to have a change up here in the Fury Professional Grappling 7 headliner. Meerschaert stepped up, and Pyfer said, I've already got bragging rights, but you know what? I'd like to do it on the mats too. I want to win again. And he says, look, I don't think this will make just a statement here. I think it'll make a statement in the UFC middleweight division as well if I can out-grapple the middleweight division's grappling master.
Yeah, absolutely.
Main event between these 2 current UFC middleweights. History between them. The rematch happens here at the 2300 Arena. Punk, I know you've got a lot of experience with Gerald Meerschaert in the room. Incredibly great grappling skills. 10-minute match here, a lot of time to work. Tried for the arm drag there. It looked like almost slid off the stage. Fortunately, he did not.
Yeah, I've known Gerald for a very, very long time. He was one of those guys when I first met that I was kind of blown away that he wasn't in the UFC. And when you talk about local, you know, regional fights and stuff like that, a lot of people watching are familiar with Sean Brady, and it was for the longest time like hardest people to find somebody to fight, Sean Brady. That was the same with Gerald Meerschaert. But he's obviously in here grappling with somebody who is the hometown favorite. He's got a win over him in the UFC. And I had a sneaking suspicion that Gerald might do this because he, I think, is very underrated when it comes to leg locks and everything. Like, I'm not sure he has a leg lock submission on his record, but he's absolutely deadly in these positions.
Pyfer able to settle on top in Meerschaert's half guard. And again, I just really want to state the respect I have for both these guys, right? For Meerschaert to step up on short notice, but for Pyfer as well, who already has the win, knows that Meerschaert is a phenomenal grappler, and said, look, I'll give you that opportunity. I'll take that challenge.
Well, we're talking about UFC fighters grappling with just specialized grapplers. And these are 2 guys who are in the UFC, but there's just, you know, there's fun to be had, there's knowledge to be gained, and there's bragging rights. And like you said, Pyfer has something to prove on the grappling side of things, and obviously Meerschaert wants to get a win back.
Pyfer backs away, calls Meerschaert to his feet. Meerschaert does oblige. It's not an MMA fight. He could have stayed there, but he gets up anyway. Now, look at the hands are locked up here.
Pyfer's going for a mounted guillotine right here. We know that Sean Brady is very good at that. I'm sure he has taught Pyfer well. Gerald defends by digging that underhook.
Nice work. Very patient in the hold, but Pyfer switches it up. Still working on that headlock series. Now backs away. Those were good attempts. Meerschaert worked his way out of it. Oh, did he knee him? I know he was just trying to step over, but it sounded like a strike.
I think that was just, you know, some slapping meat.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was a little worried there for a second. Knees to the head of a grounded opponent, definitely illegal in submission grappling.
In this country, yes.
Pyfer settles into Meerschaert's guard there briefly, now steps over the right leg. He's going to attack the neck once again.
Yeah, every time Gerald sits up to try to attack, Pyfer stifles it with this guillotine attempt.
Unable to get the squeeze there, but maintains top position.
Gerald's got that underhook on the far side, looking trying to go underneath.
Does so there, sneaky work. Pyfer deals with it well. Legs coming up high once again for Meerschaert. Pyfer doing a good job so far. Not really letting the threats get too deep. Backs away, he's gonna calm to the feet. This time Gerald says, no. Okay, all right, I'll do it. Deep breath there from Joe Pyfer. Again, this is our lone 10-minute match of the evening. Main event here, Fury Professional Grappling 7, 2300 Arena.
We're about halfway through that 10 minutes.
Yes, we are. Memorial Day weekend. Shot there from Pyfer. Gets inside, Meerschaert sits to his back.
Goes for that straight arm lock right away, and that's where Gerald's sneaking. Oh, I see CFFC featherweight Ken Cafaro there.
Having a good time.
Is he in Gerald's corner?
Must be. Meerschaert comfortable sitting. The hometown Joe Pyfer crowd yelling for him to get up.
Gerald heard that, brought a smile to his face.
Did bring a smile to his face. Competitive to say the least. But we're all still having a little fun here. Pyfer trying to cut through the guard. Meerschaert trying to sneak in that left hand. Can't do it. Look at that. Leap to the arm triangle setup. Didn't quite get it, but I like the attack. Left arm across the throat briefly there for Pyfer. Trying to slide past. Does move out to side control.
But Gerald always with that underhook, always on his hip. Immediately back to half guard. You're never going to catch Gerald slipping in the case of him with the underhooks on the side where he has the half guard. He's always going to be there.
See where the gas tank is at for everybody. Obviously, a 10-minute grappling round is a lot more torturous than it might seem from the outside. If you haven't done this before, usually, even for your weekend warriors, you're doing these like 3-minute tournament rounds and that sort of thing. You go in there in 10 minutes.
Especially in a warm building. It's deceptively, I said it earlier, balmy in here. And, we saw Gerald earlier cornering somebody, so he's been here for a while. These days are kind of long. See him try to sweep Pyfer right there.
Meerschaert kind of moved back to the center there because he saw they were close to the edge. He tried to intertwine the legs there. Did a little trip from his back, wasn't able to do that.
Gerald threatening with a guillotine from underneath, but nothing doing.
Tried to reach up, attack the left arm as well. Pyfer addressing everything very well. Now he might try to isolate Meerschaert's left arm. You see Gerald presses up on the hip. They'll try to set up an arm triangle from underneath.
A little Aljamain Sterling action here. We saw Aljo in that exact position submit people before in the UFC with the butterfly guard, and then wraps up an arm triangle.
Beautiful attempt there from Gerald, probably his best of the match. Pyfer able to get out of it though, backs away, resets to his feet. Dives back down. Trying to slip past the guard. Butterfly from a seated position there from Meerschaert. Pyfer tries to slide back again, attack the neck, just move past the legs. Can he do so? Does. Meerschaert immediately reaching back up, trying to get that underhook, and just like that, recovers, but say that. Pyfer slides out. Under 2 minutes remaining here. Pyfer backs away. Trying to grab the ankles and flip them over. Cartwheel pass there for Pyfer. Showing some skills here. Think of him as the heavy hitter, but capable grappling to say the least. Meerschaert with that tricky guard, tough to move past. Pyfer back to his feet, grabs the neck and settles down. 1 minute remaining here. Main event, the rematch, another cartwheel pass attempt there from Pyfer.
Gerald just follows. I mean, at this rate, this is going to come down to some of the other bouts that went the distance. It's depending on what the judges are watching, like who's had dominant positions. Both guys have attempted submissions. Nobody's really had like a real true moment that I can point to, that I can say that guy won the, you know. See Gerald now shooting for a single leg.
Oh, look at this, he's gonna sit back on the guillotine late. Pyfer gonna try to get the squeeze, and could this be it? Gerald Meerschaert says, no, you do not have me here, sir. Pyfer with a bit of a smile as he squeezes.
Yeah, I see a lot of daylight there, the chin. Pyfer's trying.
Pyfer playing to the camera there.
Meerschaert checks his wristwatch to see how much time's left. Probably
Sweep
got a
to the
little
top
bit.
rope.
Probably got a little bit tighter when he moved to that mounted. But again, just 10 minutes not enough between these two studs.
Respect to both of these two athletes for getting in there. Pyfer again had the bragging rights already with the big win at UFC 287. Gerald Meerschaert, who you think of as, again, one of the greatest submission artists in the UFC. The statistics bear it out. And Pyfer said, I'm willing to take that challenge. And
When both guys are so evenly matched, it's just, you know, like the best you're going to get sometimes is a draw.
phenomenal matchup here at our main event. One thing left to find out, and that's who's walking away with the win. Let's take it to the judges. Jason Liederfine.
Judges, pick your winner. Your winner out of the red corner, Philadelphia's own Joe Body Bag.